the lessons that I've learned. Don't cheap out on your power supply. That is your main goal. Okay, I got this one. This is a budget power supply. That's not exactly ideal. Okay, it's not ideal at all. Number two, find the best hardware that suits your life. Okay, if you want to play AAA games, pick like something like a 49. Okay, pick a 49. Okay, if you want to play Marvel Rivals at like, or like if you want to play some games but also have a decent balance, pick something that still has enough pick something that's competent and that will still get you good. But that's still a part of the budget. Okay, budgeting is everything. That's step number 3. But I'll get to that in a minute. I got this. Okay, this is the RX 78 or 6700 XC. That is a really good card. Okay, it is. And right now it is going head to head with the I saw a video earlier today. It got better frame rate in Black Myth Wukong than the 5060 8 gig. And it's genuinely hilarious because it's really funny. Okay. But yeah, this is the full length video. How do I describe this? First thing I got was my motherboard, and I got my motherboard, my CPU, and my RAM. I got them all from Micro Center. Thank goodness for Micro Center. All 3 of those from Micro Center, and then I got my power supply, my GPU, and I think my case and my CPU fan from Amazon. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Praise God. You know what I mean? Oh well, praise God. But yeah, don't cheap out on your power supply. Make sure that your CPU and your GPU is a decent pairing. I got the Ryzen 5 7600X, which there is a slight bottleneck, about 10% bottleneck, which is kind of standard between the two, which is very standard with that model. But it also runs really high. So, week 1, CPU issues. I had to order more thermal paste because I put on too much thermal paste and I got such terrible temperatures with it. I put on way too much and it wasn't doing good. It was not doing me justice, pretty much. And so I took it off, reseated it, and then I got great frames. All right, day 2, or I guess day 2 of whenever the problem started, which would be, I guess, today, Monday, something like that. After that, I only got to play really for only maybe a day before. I mean, day 2 of the problem was really starting to happen. Is what ended up happening was, like, and please tell me if you know anything about this, but pretty much I ran into an issue with my display. Pretty much my display is I got I have a feeling that it is a power supply issue, but I'm not entirely sure, if that makes sense. I'm not entirely sure, but like I said, I got this power supply right here. It was going for like $50 on Amazon, which don't ever do that. I was really in a pinch, and I'm paying for it now. But what's happening now is whenever I click the button, it immediately starts flashing, right? Like the power button, not anything on the motherboard, because I don't think I have any wires for that, but my thing, like my power button. It's a blue power button. Caleb, show it right here. All right, good. It just starts flashing. Anyway, so pretty much after that, I don't know what happened, but I went through everything. I did the one RAM trick. I did I did the one RAM trick. I tried, I know for a fact it's not a CPU problem, but I think it's a PSU problem, and I think it all stems back from my PSU being a cheap one, because like I said, it was $50. So yeah, that's pretty much going on. That's been going on lately, and I was just like, and the other day, my little sister, she was just like, well, why don't you pray for it? You know? And I was just like, well, I mean, that's a good point. So me and my little brother, we were just like, Jesus, please help this thing work. We don't know what's going on with it, but you do. So please help it to work. And it worked just fine. That was the day before the real first day I got to play it. Okay, I only got to really play it for one day. Whenever this is coming out, I'm sure I've been playing it for a minute, you know? YouTube has just informed me that you're not subscribed. Why aren't you? Why haven't you done that? That's weird. You miss 80% of the subscriptions that you don't take. So go for it. Subscribe. Subscribe. But on, and like I said before, don't skimp out on your power supply. Use the PSU tier list. If I can find it, I'll put in the link in the description. Yeah. The Ryzen 5 7600X was known to run hot. I didn't know that. I was basing a lot of my knowledge off my brother's PC. That's a terrible thing. Number 4, research your parts thoroughly. Okay? Thoroughly. You want to make sure that every single part fits together like a glove. Okay? Like a warning, like maybe, you know what I mean? Like a baseball mitt, or like a baseball glove. You want that thing to be like,
oh, whoa, 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 now.
But yeah, as of right now, that's been going on, and I'll keep you guys updated and posted. See ya.